This self-image is what you are. No one's judgments are going to define your existence for you. Not even judgments passed by anybody like God. That's why we don't have any concept of the judgment day. Judgments about whom? What are the judgments? If you are going to say, I am beautiful, you are talking about the body. If you are going to say, I am ugly, you are talking about the body. If you are going to say, I am a man or a woman, you are talking about the body. If you are going to say, I am nice, I am bad, all those labels of yours are just talking about the psychological structure. These judgments are not judgments about me. Now you won't be afraid of any judgments. If somebody is going to say you are sacred, you are profane, you are punyavan, you are papi, you are ugly, you are beautiful, you are good, you are bad, you will laugh at it. Just discover your own presence, your own being in the state where the mind is not flushing any thoughts. And therefore he says, let those thoughts subside. You're not going to lose anything. Don't worry. The world is moving at its own pace. By you chasing it, it's not going to stop. And by you not chasing it, it's not even going to run away faster than you expected. It's all going to happen at the pace that it is set to happen. And therefore, you turn back and you find out, what are you? So far, you have been saying you are a personality with this, you are a person with this personality, with a psychological structure, with a physical structure. But you are all these things, these are the ideas conveyed only through the thought. Let the thought stop, let it halt. This is what he says as yoga. And therefore all that you need to know is only this much. This state of mind, he says, is samadhi. And in order for this samadhi to descend, for your mind to become that calm and tranquil, Sage Patanjali says there is a requirement, a discipline is required, and he calls that discipline as Ishvara Pranidhana. And hence he brings in that particular topic of Ishvara Pranidhana into the science of yoga. And when he describes Ishvara Pranidhana, he has a different Ishvara Pranidhana for an advanced seeker. But for a seeker who is like us with Vritthita Chitta, he advises Ishvara Pranidhana even for such a person. But the nature of Ishvara Pranidhana is different. You must remember, food is food. But when you feed a baby and when you feed an adult, the food is different. You just said food is food. Food is something that is going to nourish the body, keep it alive, keep it going. That is what food is. Then let us feed the baby also the same food that you eat. Or let us feed the adult the food that baby eats. If you are going to push the bread into the baby's mouth, you are a dangerous person. We should not give you babies to take care. With all your good intentions, you can be very dangerous. It depends. The baby food is also food, and the food of an adult is also food. But depends to whom you are feeding. So also the nature of Ishvara Pranidhana for a yogi who is advanced is different, and the nature of Ishvara Pranidhana for a person like us is little different. And he says, therefore, now what is the nature of Ishvara Pranidhana for you and me? He says, Tasmin Paramagurau Sarva Kriyanam Tatphala Sannyaso Va Ishvara Pranidhanam Sarva Kriyanam Paramagurau Arpanam. I will close this topic here because we are running out of the time. To offer all the actions to the Paramaguru. In the Yoga Shastra, Ishvara is called as Paramaguru. We will also say, a Vedantin also will say that Ishvara is Paramaguru. But there is a little difference. At this point, all that you need to understand is, when you want to bring the mind under control, when you want to create a mind which is calm and conducive to you, this is what you will have to bring. These elements you will have to bring in your life. Tapas, Swadhyaya and Ishvara Pranidhana. And that Ishvara Pranidhana is of the nature of offering all your actions to Ishvara. Who is this Ishvara? He is the Paramaguru. Now what remains for you to understand in this statement is, what is the meaning of offering our actions, A? And what is the meaning of you saying Ishvara is Paramaguru? So these are the two topics which need to be clarified before we can proceed to the next sutra. And we will see this when we meet tomorrow. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you all.